Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for C Plus Studios and a Paper Saber universe. Welcome to the New World Podcast, brother. We're just jumping right on in. It's Ring of Honor, baby. Coleman, Riccaboni on commentary. They're in St. Louis, baby. Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you. It's nice to see an ROH show in front of a crowd. I can't wait for Supercard of Honor. And this show right here, it's every Thursday if you're on the Honor Club, March 30th, 2023. What a crazy show. Episode 5. We're just jumping right on in. It's the Varsity Athletes versus Aussie Open. Aussie Open is just growing on me. They won this match, but these guys are going to kill it in that Reach for the Sky ladder match. I had a hell of a good time with this opener, and the crowd makes such a difference. You know, Tony Nese, Ari Daivari for the Varsity Athletes with Mark Sterling. I mean, you get to play and interact with that crowd. Nothing wrong with what they have with the studio, you know. Nothing wrong with it. It's just you can't get that level of excitement like you can from an actual crowd that's there to see some pro wrestling. And I would rather take this, Tony taking Ring of Honor on the move with them and move AEW Dark onto, that lot. I feel like ROH deserves to be in front of an actual crowd, and the Varsity Athletes and Aussie Open just tear it up in this opening tag team match, man. It was just oof. And then we have the next match right here, Miyu Yamashita versus Shaza McKenzie. This was a fun match. Miyu for the win. Big debut, first time here on ROH, so I hope we get to see more of her. The next match, the Embassy versus JD Griffey, Dak Draper, and Arjun Singh, and the Embassy's with Prince Nana. The Embassy got the win. This was more of a squash than anything. Like, this was just like, because they have the big 6-man tag team Ring of Honor championships. They're gonna be defending against Blake Christian, AR Fox, and Metalik. Where This was just a quick squash, nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. So Embassy for the win. You got a big match for Supercard of Honor coming up. The Infantry versus Metalik and AR Fox, fun spots. The Infantry was cool, but Metalik and AR Fox got the win. They're holding on. They can't. In a lot of these matches too that were booked, I was like, you can't have this person lose. You can't have this person lose because they have the big pay-per-view. So this match was fun, nothing crazy, but AR Fox is a beast. They said in the commentary when they're like, AR Fox is a best kept secret, no more. AR Fox is out there. I can't wait until that 6-man tag team match for those titles. Now, this one, I would feel this was the meats and potatoes here, but there's also more meats and potatoes coming up. We have Athena versus Emi Sakura for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. If anything, I would suggest this match is hard-hitting. I love the ruthlessness of Athena. And Emmy, too, was giving it right back to her. She was like, come on, let's do this then. Let's go then. This match was back and forth. Athena for the win. There was a few times where I thought Emmy was going to win the Ring of Honor Championship. I was like, oh, shit, sitting here. But Athena made Emmy tap out. And then she started attacking Emmy afterwards. Then we had Yuka Sakozaki. That is such a fun name. Yuka Sakozaki coming out, confirming that they're going to have their match at Supercard of Honor here tonight. Great match, great build-up. And once again, man, you just can't. This crowd made it for me. This crowd made this show where I felt like more involved in these matches, especially this one right here, the Kingdom and LFI versus Top Flight and the Lucha Brothers. Kingdom, LFI for the win. Crazy spots, craziness. I'm just like, oh, that ladder match is going to be insane. More meats and potatoes right here. Mark Briscoe promo. Joe responds Joe's like, I'm going to remind you who I am. Mark Briscoe saying this is the biggest championship match of his life. He's been chasing that Ring of Honor television championship, and this is a great story. And what made this even more was Jay Lethal backstage. And he talks to Mark. He goes, hey, brother, this isn't about Jeff Jarrett. This isn't about Sanjay. This is about me and you, and we're telling you, bring the Ring of Honor TV championship home. I cheered up a little bit because I can see in Jay Lethal's face, he meant every word, and that's going to be a very big emotional match. Joe versus Briscoe for that Ring of Honor television championship. R.I.P. to Jay, and I know he's very proud of his brother Mark, and Mark says he's not just doing it for Jay, he's doing it for his family, Jay's family, the kids. He's doing it for all of them. He's doing it for us, and I'm getting a little teary-eyed here right now thinking about it, but yeah. That's going to be crazy. Wheeler Yuta versus Leon Ruffin for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. It was okay. Wheeler Yuta for the win. Exhausted Leon with the Pure Championship rules and stuff like that with the rope breaks. Wheeler says, hey, good job, but, give me this mic. Got a promo. Then to set up for his big match. Well, we didn't know Katsuyori was going to be there, but Katsuyori showed up when Yuta started talking, and I like what Katsuyori Shibata did. He just took that mic away. He's like, look here, you little bitch, and threw it, and got it in his face, and I'm just like, oh, this is going to be crazy. That now it's official. Wheeler Yuta versus Katsuyori Shibata for that Ring of Honor Pure Championship. This card is stacked already. I'm excited. I'm excited. If you can't tell, I am eating so much wrestling cereal. I am not getting stuffed because I'm like, just give it to me. Got the spoons full, brother. Let's do this. Blake Christian versus El Hijo del Vikingo. Great match. Vikingo just is incredible. Blake Christian's incredible. Blake Christian's gonna be teaming up with AR Fox and Metalik at Supercard of Honor. But I'm glad Vikingo won because you can't stop the momentum. He's a mega champ. He's the AAA mega champ right now. So got a big match for him on the way too. So it's gonna get crazy. Blake Christian just a spectacle along with Vikingo. These two were showcasing each other's skills very well, but Vikingo for the win. Now the main event, Eddie Kingston versus Christopher Daniels. Respect between the two old school vets. Eddie for the win. Daniels, always love Daniels. But the bigger part of this was the story we were telling with Claudio coming out. Claudio, holding a new redesigned Ring of Honor championship. That thing looked beautiful. I was just like, damn, that's sexy as fuck, So new championship design logo, and it looks beautiful. We got Claudio and Kingston. This is personal. Eddie wants to fight. He tries to get a ref in. Claudio's taking his shirt off, teasing us, and then he whirls out. And he's like, no, you're going to be on my time. And Eddie got some heated words for him. He's like, when it was time to do business, brother, you went off to the fucking circus. That's what you are because you're a clown. And I was just like, oh, man. These two at Supercard of Honor are going to, I gotta say it, fuck each other up. And yeah. So great show, a lot of great things. I give the show a solid 4 out of 5. We got what we needed. I'm glad we're in the crowd. Yo, Tony, baby, let's do more of this. Let's have AEW Dark go to the studio, and let's have Ring of Honor on the road because the crowd makes so much a difference. So. Great show. Every Thursday's Ring of Honor on Honor Club. You can check it out. But right now, real quick, I'm going to go into my picks for the Supercard of Honor pay-per-view. I'm excited for this. We're going to start off from the bottom of my notes and everything. We'll start off with the 6-man championship for the Ring of Honor 6-man championship. The Embassy versus AR Fox, Blake Christian, Metalik. I'm already picking AR Fox, Blake Christian, Metalik. I think it's time to tell some new stories here here. So my picks are based on, moving the ball forward in Ring of Honor. What we're going to see next week, next Thursday. What's next? What's the next pay-per-view we're going to build to? So I think taking the Embassy down, AR Fox, Blake Christian, Metalik, but these two teams are going to go to war. But I feel like AR Fox, Blake Christian, and Metalik are going to go and take the titles in a big surprise. Up next, we got the Reach for the Sky ladder match. I was torn between this one. Who am I going to pick? We got Top Flight, Lucha Brothers, The Kingdom, Aussie Open, LFI. Like, who's going to win? I'm picking Aussie Open. I was originally going to pick Top Flight because I feel like they've been showcasing them a little bit more, but I feel like we still have a feud with the Kingdom. I'm picking Aussie Open just because I'm a super fan of them now. I'm a mark for Aussie Open, and I feel like that's who's going to win the Ring of Honor Reach for the Sky ladder match, and it's going to be emotional too, and because Jay Spirit is there, and we're honoring him with this crazy match, and it's going to be crazy. Athena. Going against Yuka, I picking Athena. We got to keep that championship on Athena. I think Athena's this ruthlessness needs to keep on going. We need to find somebody that's going to take her down, and I want that to be Willow Nightingale. I want Willow Nightingale to go for that Ring of Honor Women's Championship. But I know Yuka and Athena are going to tear down the house. So I pick Athena for that. Then we got the AAA Championship. El Hijo del Vikingo versus Commander. I'm already picking Vikingo for this one. I think this was a quick last minute. Let's get him on the card. He had such a great match with Kenny Omega a couple weeks ago. Then he I was so happy I got him this week on Ring of Honor. I was like, oh shit, I get Vikingo twice this week? Come on. Just give me all the Vikingo. Give me it all. So for this championship, I know he will retain. We have Hiroshi versus Daniel Garcia. I think Daniel Garcia is going to win. It's going to be a good match. Like I said, this whole card for Supercard of Honor is stacked, and it's going to be crazy. I know I keep saying that, but it's going to be crazy. It's just going to be a good time for professional wrestling. And this next match right here has got me excited because the way we built it up at the show, the Pure Ring of Honor Championship, Wheeler Yuta versus Katsuyori Shibata. I think Wheeler Yuta is going to walk away pretty beaten up after this match. That cauliflower son of a bitch. He's going to just beat down Wheeler Yuta, but I think Wheeler Yuta is on a hot streak right now. We have to keep that championship on Wheeler. The TV Ring of Honor Championship, Samoa Joe versus Mark Briscoe. I'm going with Mark Briscoe. I don't see why you wouldn't let Mark win. Then we can have Joe move on to AEW TV. I think he can go there, and we can have Mark carry the ROH on his back along with when we get to the main event here. It's gonna be emotional, and I'm really pulling for Mark, and I hope that we pull the trigger and we let him become the new Ring of Honor television champion, because it's been the one he's been chasing, and I'm already getting teared up again. So God, I'm such a bitch. The Ring of Honor Championship, Claudio versus Eddie Kingston. I'm thinking Eddie Kingston for the win. Then we can move Claudio back to the main storylines with the whole Blackpool Combat Club and how crazy they've been on AEW lately. I'm feeling like Eddie's going to bring it back, and we're going to focus on Eddie bringing honor back to Ring of Honor. That's why when they had Chris Jericho, I was like, okay, that's sure. But now that we actually got some television, and it's every weekly on Thursday, I think Eddie Kingston carrying that torch is something huge, and him becoming champion is going to be something special for all of us. So right there, those are my picks for Supercard of Honor. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you thought of this show for March 30th, 2023, Ring of Honor, Episode 5. Tell me what you thought. Drop those comments below. Are you excited for Supercard of Honor? Because I am definitely excited for Supercard of Honor. Then after that, go get yourself some merch from our TeePublic store. Great designs. The nWp logo created by Penta X. Get yourself the True Sexy Ninja mascot here that we're rocking, created by Katie. And designs were by Big Daddy and me. Go get all of that for C Plus Studios and a Paper Saber universe. We're going to keep rocking, keep rolling. Like and subscribe. Share with your grandma, share with your grandpa, share with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja. And as always, two sweet signs. The New World Podcast is for life, brother.
Here comes Supercard of Honor, Mark. I'm going to remind you.